Hi, I'm Lisa Hayden with Channel 6 Central Kentucky TV, Community Focus on Washington County. And we are delighted to have today with us our new doctor in town, Dr. Haddad. Oh, wait a minute now. Ahmad Haddad.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You got it right.
And you told me that Haddad.
Mm-hmm. It's really a very old, ancient name back in the Bible. Actually, comes from Haddad, and means, if you translate in English, actually, it means blacksmith, and it's one of the very popular name in the region of the Middle East over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then of course, blacksmith later became Smith.
Smith, exactly.
And there's numerous Smiths in this country.
Exactly. And one of the Smiths, Haddad.
Haddad. And then, so that's what you are, one of the Smiths.
Exactly.
And were you born in the Middle East?
Yes, I was born in Damascus, Syria. I came to the United States in 2000. I graduated from medical school in Damascus University. Did some medical training over there, and then I moved to the United States in 2000, and I did another medical training back in New Jersey. I got my board certification in internal medicine, which is my scope of training and practice. But I practiced since that time, since 2003, in the internal medicine and family medicine. Basically, I have quite a few years of experience in a family medicine and geriatric medicine, which care for the elderly people. I came to Springfield just recently, September this year, to start my own independent practice, basically as a family practice, which include internal medicine, geriatric, and even pediatric. I hope actually we'll establish a good practice in this lovely city.
Well, great. Well, we're just delighted to have you. I mean, goodness sakes. We are a small community, and we always need doctors.
Exactly.
Can't have enough doctors.
Yeah. Well, there is that's why I live in Boyd County, but I came down to Washington County because I was advised by a few friends that there's a big need for physician in this county. Mm-hmm. And I think Boyd County has so many of them, and still there's a need there, but I thought there's a little bit more serious need for actually medical doctor in this county. And that's why that's my drive and my motivation to come to this county actually to start my practice.
Well, that's wonderful. And so as the office is called
Family Wellcare Clinic. Yeah, and it is what it means. So we're really, this practice will be a family-oriented practice. Definitely, we're gonna try our best, to deliver the best and serious, high-quality care, and we always, strive to deliver actually, the utmost quality of care, for our patient. So exactly what it means, Family Wellcare Clinic.
So someone could come, they could come and be your patient, their husband could be your patient, the baby could be your patient.
Exactly.
And the grandmother could be your patient.
Yes.
So you can treat the whole family.
Exactly.
That's great.
That's what I've done, for years, and my patients were pleased and happy with that because I know the family very well. I actually also socialize with the family to know them better, to know really how to get their trust, to be able to have a better outcome in their care. So I believe that to be very thorough with the family and know the whole family to be able to get a better result from any patient care.
Yeah. Well, that's I guess what we call it. I mean, maybe that's not exactly what it's called, but that's the way it kind of reminds me of holistic medicine.
It's part. Yes, you
It's a
can
part
say
of it. Yeah.
it's part of it. Yes, you're right. And we always I try to keep really a standard of care. We follow the medical guidelines in managing the patient. I try my best, even my schedule very busy, because I do also hospital work, but I try to keep up, with the latest recommendation in terms of medical management. Any kind of update on the medical management, we always discuss it with our patient. We always try to advise them about better kind of treatment. I believe in discussing and explaining every single treatment with the patient, because if they don't comprehend what we are doing for them, they're not going to be compliant. So
Yeah.
I really very serious about discussing all medical issues and treatment option with our patient. And I've done this for years, and I noticed that you get a better outcome by doing that sincere, thorough management, exactly, and
Yeah.
approach.
Yes.
I do have an associate with me, mid-level nurse practitioner, Bridget Nally. She is a certified nurse practitioner in the family, also her scope of practice, family medicine. We definitely, I believe in continuity of care, means like we do not share patient, or we do not, rotate patient, really. We try to follow on the patient when they come back, for their regular follow-up, because I believe, in that continuity of care.
Yeah.
It's better for the patient management, and better to get the patient trust, the care when seeing, one provider every time they come to the clinic.
Yes.
Yes.
That's very good.
We do provide in-house basic lab, but we do also specialized lab be sent out and be drawn at our clinic. So it would be a good opportunity for the patient to come to be seen, talk to the doctor, get the medical care, and at the same time lab drawn and be addressed any medical issues on the lab. So in one place, we can provide really a good services for a patient.
Yes. Well, I think I certainly like that approach because I do think you do get better results, particularly when the patient understands the whole situation. So
Exactly.
that's very good. I like that. And, I know it's hard with doctors to have the time to do that, but I'm glad that you are really wanting
Willing
to
to do it.
approach it that way. Yes.
Yeah.
And so I know you have a mission statement that you, is that in your mission statement?
Exactly, yeah. That's really like summarizing kind of what we're really here for. Basically, like I said, we came to this city to care for the community of Washington County and surrounding counties, and providing a high quality health care. Again, and this is very important, at a family-oriented practice. We believe in that, and we will always, try to keep it this way. Whether it's for for preventive care, for management of chronic diseases, or treatment of acute illnesses, definitely we will welcome anyone that really seek our medical care at our practice. and that's my promise. I always strive to keep the utmost quality of care for all the patients at my practice.
And with your being an internist, you actually have more, you furthered your education
Exactly.
past the
Understanding.
general doctor or family doctor care. You really are more specialized, but at the same time, you can treat everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's very much true. And the internal medicine actually background, it helps you to focus and treat the complicated medical patient. And that's what actually I have patients refer to me because my specialty, and because they are really medically complicated patient, having multiple medical problem and a lot of medication that can interact with each other. So, but I am very much comfortable taking care of those patients. And like I said, I always, try my best to get them in a better shape in terms of managing their chronic problem, and get them in a better, actually feeling better about themselves. It is for some doctors, it's considered challenging to care for those patients. I find it really it's a pleasure and fun to do that. I enjoy the high acuity because in my background training, I did high acuity care. So I enjoy taking care of this really sick one, and enjoy when I see the good outcome.
Yes, the progress that they're making.
Exactly.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
So you enjoy the challenge.
I enjoy the challenge. Exactly. You got that right.
Yeah. So that's great. And then, of course, you're speaking of family care, and I think you are married and have children.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Actually, I have a family. We live in Boyle County. My wife Nada, she is a medical biller. She does now work with me mainly. She works with other physician now. And I have two daughters, Christine and Nancy. Christine, she is almost 16. She will be 16 soon. And Nancy, 12 years old. And they go to Boyle County school. They really enjoy the community there, and they've been to Springfield. They enjoy also participating in the festival over here. So they are very involved in the community, and I'm pleased for that, because that's what the family about, really, to enjoy the community that you live at.
Yeah. That's great. Well, maybe at some point we'll get you all over here.
Well, who knows? Yes. Which,
of course, you don't want to uproot them in school now.
Exactly.
They're going to have to finish out.
Exactly. You're right. Yeah.
And then, do you practice in the hospital over there as well, at Ephraim McDowell?
Yes, I practice at Ephraim McDowell Hospital, and that's one of the reasons also I'm staying there, because we do actually long hours there. We do hospital work, part of the hospital system over there. We do rotate between the regular medical floor to ICU, intensive care, to coronary care. So we do rotate actually all over the departments over there. And I've been enjoying the hospital work because it gives me actually the confidence that I can treat any case or any complicated case because the high acuity over there. So, and I believe that physician, even the primary care physician, they should keep that kind of skills of the hospital care, the hospital patient care. That makes them actually understand or have better understanding of the patient need. I will try my best to keep also the hospital work while I'm doing my my own practice.
Office here.
Yes.
So, as the hospital work, that's a hospitalist. Is that what they call them?
It is part of the hospitalist system, exactly.
So you go in as the hospitalist and see the patients there, because the primary care doctors, their actual primary care doctors, aren't coming into the hospital.
Yes. Yeah.
So now, if you have a patient here in Springfield that has to go into the hospital, you would refer them to Ephraim McDowell?
We can do, depend on the condition, if it needs, really very much, high care, intensive care, we send them to Ephraim McDowell. Or we can use Springview Hospital in Lebanon also, if they are not, extremely sick and they don't need to be in, ICU. So we do referral to both. Until really my schedule change, probably my patient will be followed by the hospitalist until I be able to manage to follow the patient wherever they go, basically, and that's my goal.
Okay.
Yes, my goal
So
is...
you do want to, so it would be easier to refer to Ephraim McDowell. Would you be able to see them in the hospital then at that point?
It's really, not at the current setup. It has to be through the hospitalist. But later, because if you want to follow your patient when they get admitted, you have to be dedicated to do that every day on daily basis. So, and that's my goal. We will achieve that, hopefully later on. But the current setup now, where I'm trying to organize my schedule between the medical practice here, my practice, the clinic, and the hospital work shift. So it would be something to look for in the near future, to do the continuity of care between the clinic and the hospital care.
So
and the nursing
that's
home.
Interesting. And the nurse. Okay,
nursing
so
home.
I'm very impressed, because that's the old way.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the way things used to be.
Yes.
Your doctor followed you in the hospital, and they followed you if you were at the nursing home or wherever you were.
Exactly.
And those were good old days.
Yes.
And now, of course, all the hospitals have gone to the hospitalist, and your doctor doesn't see you there, and they don't see you at the nursing home. The nursing homes have their own doctor primarily. And so I certainly like that goal.
I agree with you. It is, I've done this for years, following my patient from the clinic to the hospital to the nursing home if needed. And I found really it's very, I would say, very much like really the best care you can provide to a patient, because you know your patient very well. And nobody else, can probably know your patient better than the own doctor. So that's why, will be on my agenda to go back, to wherever I used to do for years, when I can organize my hours between the practice and the hospital actually around, on daily basis. I don't care to do it on daily basis, as long as, we see a better outcome.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's just fabulous. I certainly like that. Now, have you started accepting patients now?
We are accepting all patients, regardless of the insurance. We do see all patients, all insurances, all ages, definitely. And there's a big welcoming sign at the door of the clinic that we are accepting all new patients.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the office is actually open?
The office open as actually we opened in September. and we've been there since that time.
Okay.
And we're open 5 days a week from Monday till Friday for now, but later on we're going to consider opening sometime also on the weekend. We'll see, depends on what we find down the road, what we find, you know, the need in this county. But we're looking also to do some hours during the weekend, office hours, to help the people that who get sick during the weekend and they don't need to go to the emergency room or urgent care. So we'll be there. So it's on our agenda, but is coming soon, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah. So then you're open Monday through Friday from
8:30 till 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And later on, when we see also a big need for that, we're going to do extended hours and some days for the people who works and they don't get off from work, you know, till 4:30 or 5. So they will find a physician or a practice open to take care of them. So that's another thing on our agenda to consider for the near future, to do extended hours and some days of the weekdays.
And so, and the office is located at the shopping center in Springfield.
Exactly.
At, what is that address?
It's 805 Barstown Road, and it's Suite 12.
Suite 12.
Yes, and it is next to the Save-A-Lot, between Save-A-Lot and the Merchant Mall, Springfield Merchant Mall.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Very visible. You can, so that's great. And then, and so now, if anyone wants to call, they need to call and make an appointment, of course.
At the current time, actually, we are accepting to see the patient as a walk-in and by appointment, and all the time that we are operating. Definitely, even for later on when the practice gets busier, we always strive to see the patient whenever they come on actually the same day to be seen for acute illness. So we try to compromise and do our best to see the patient whenever they need us. So we are seeing the patient now with appointment and as a walk-in.
Okay. Okay.
And we will do our best to continue doing that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. That's so. And then the number there, phone number is?
It's 859-481-7113.
481-7113.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And then at the desk, at the front desk answering the phone, you have Dana Gribbins.
She is my office manager.
Okay.
I have, like I said, my associate mid-level nurse practitioner, Bridget Nally.
Okay.
She is from the area also.
I wondered if she was from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a nurse, Leah Lana, and we're gonna have more staff. Actually, on the way, we're gonna hire more staff. To really be able to take care of the scheduled patient and the walk-in without really a long wait. I don't like my patient to wait. I like to really see them, once they sign in. So we'll do our best to really continue providing that, quick, fast, and at the same time thorough service. Really, I do not believe in the check-in, check-out quick. Really, we always strive, to give the fair and right time for every patient comes to our clinic.
Gosh, well, this just sounds wonderful. And with I think there's nothing worse when I have to sit in a doctor's office for a long time when you don't feel well, and
Exactly.
you have to sit there, and then I can just feel my blood pressure going up.
Going up.
And then by the time I get back to the nurse to have that checked. I'm thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that sounds like a really good idea. I hope you can meet those objectives. That sounds like going to a luxury doctor.
Well, we will keep our promise that we're gonna keep it this way. Definitely, even if it's taking more effort to get more staff and be available all the time during the operating hours. We will definitely try our best to keep it this way, because I believe when the patient comes to the clinic when they are sick, and they don't need to have a long wait to be seen, because they are already sick and they don't need to actually be struggling to see the provider to get the right care. So we definitely we will do our best to keep it in this way.
Great. And you take all kinds of insurance and Medicare.
All insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, all the MCOs, Medicaid, and all commercial insurance. We take all the insurances. For now, we're definitely we will treat every patient with respect, with the honesty and fairness. We believe in that, and we don't turn any patient back, no matter what's the situation, to be able to provide this good care for this community, really.
Wow. Well, I certainly appreciate that. It's just been a pleasure to talk with you today. I know you've got a busy schedule, and so we really do appreciate it. I know the listening on it. And so again, doctor, if you would like to give your name and address and phone number, so that any our listeners out there might want to give you a call or stop in.
Exactly. So my name, Imad Haddad. I'm an MD. I'm American Board Certified in Internal Medicine. I do family practice. We're located at the shopping center in Springfield. The name of the clinic, Family Well Care Clinic, and we're open 5 days a week from Monday till Friday. Our number is 859-481-7113. The number again, 859-481-7113. And we're welcoming all patients, all ages, and all insurances. And we will be happy to take care of your medical needs, whether it's for preventive care or management of chronic diseases or treatment of acute illnesses. We will strive to provide the utmost care for you and for your family.
Oh, that's very good. We welcome you to the community, and we are very happy that you're here. And it won't be long that you'll be filled up.
Thank you very much.
So, well, thank you very much for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.